Hello, everyone, and welcome back to A Rising Threat, an adventure in Talarum. We are Adventures in Talarum, and I hope you enjoy. That's all I'm gonna do now. Welcome to the land of Talarum, a land of mystery, adventure, and legend. In this world made up of 4 major continents, luck will be tested, bonds broken, and empires will topple. All right. So, last session, I apologize once again. I messed up the audio. So it's not going to be on YouTube or anything, but not much happened. All that happened was we finished the fight against Richter, the leader of the Adventurers Guild. He ended up inevitably wiping the floor with the entire party after actually taking the fight seriously. And Tubtor and Stolvok did some shopping, and that was pretty much it. So they came back. Stolvok actually got a mission from the Adventurers Guild, but it was recommended that you visit the Mages Guild before you actually take it on.
I didn't hear that bit of that.
I think I forgot to say it, but I was supposed to say it because you guys still need to go to the Mages Guild, because that was one of the things that was asked of you from Laren. So, Stolvok and Tubtor return to the mansion. I don't know if you guys wanted to do anything, say something.
I believe when we got back, what was we talking about last time? Do you remember Tubtor?
Tubtor.
Tubby, welcome back.
So Tubtor does not remember anything. All right, so we went out to the Adventurers Guild and we got the quest to kill a Minotaur. How far away was it down again, remember?
It was not an extremely far distance. But it was a little ways to the south of Astre.
A town to the south of Astre. Well, it said we need to go to the Adventurers Guild first, though. And they recommended I brought the whole party. Well, yeah, the Mages Guild, not the Adventurers Guild.
Including
Can I come
Ronaldo,
with? I've always wanted to have a collection of Minotaur hooves.
Well, I don't want any, so they're all yours.
I'm gonna have Ronaldo come around the corner with you now.
They said Ronaldo has to come with us.
Yes, he's part of the. He's the envoy, so of course he's gonna have to go to the Mages Guild as well at some point.
Oh, to the Mages Guild. I see. I thought you meant to the Minotaur. I'm like, do we want to get Ronaldo smeared?
He's not going with you to the Minotaur.
Oh,
That would be
exactly what I was confused about.
Tubtor. Walking to Mages Guild. Doesn't know where he's going.
Ronaldo sees you guys now. You're back. Are you finally ready to make our way to the Mages Guild, or are we going to wait a little longer?
Yes, we do have to do that before we head out of town, so why not now?
Very well. Laren gave me a map, and so I should know the way there. Shall we be off then?
Everyone else ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Of
I was
course.
muted and I forgot. Yes.
Kelsey, come here. We're going on an adventure. Meow.
I was trying to walk through a wall and it was not going well.
Gotta go through the
And
door.
the walls still exist. It just allows you
I
to
was
see
like,
the
why
whole
the
place.
hell won't it let me? I'm like, oh, right.
Right.
Forgot.
Walls.
Walls, those silly things.
Okay.
Who made
you
those?
guys- Shut up.
Wait, you drew the walls. You weren't the person who made the first wall. That's not. I wasn't insulting you. I was insulting
I
the creator of
invented the
wall. No, how could you?
Anyways, you guys make your way through the city and find your way to the Mages Guild. Well, you find your way to a large castle-like structure with... One second. I have the description right here. The Mages Guild seems to be more of a castle than a mansion, like the other guilds that you've been to so far. And surrounding it is 7 floating towers. And when you go inside, I don't think I ever created a thing for that guy. 1 second. Let me move everyone to the Mages Guild thing and... I gotta find it. There. I gotta find everyone. There's supposed to be someone waiting for you out front here, but I forgot to make a token for them and everything, so pretend.
Deal.
What are you grabbing a glass for?
I am missing people.
Good. Aren't you supposed to be in bed?
Give me a second before you move. I've got to add Danyazard.
These darn kids.
Okay. When you come into the castle, you are approached by a man wearing a fine suit. It's basically your stereotypical butler. Welcome to the Mages Guild. You must be the group we were waiting for.
Family, or you just don't have a token for him?
I don't have a token for him. I forgot to.
Okay, I was just checking.
We'll have to pretend he's there. Sorry, guys.
Wow, still a century. Hello.
Danyazard. A pleasure to see you again. If you'll follow me to the waiting room, we can be on our way. And he leads you up the path. Up that way. And to the right. The door on the end of the hallway there.
Ba-na.
As you enter the room, you see a finely dressed tabaxi man looking into the indoor gardens here. Why, hello there. What an interesting group to come to find visiting such an interesting place. My name is Lemmy LeBeau. And who might all of you be?
It's the kitty. A big kitty. Look, Kelsey. They're just like you.
I'm not even going to mention how offensive that is.
Probably even more offensive considering it's a skeleton cat.
Anyways, Clearly, we don't need an introduction. However, the rest of you, I have not met before.
I am Stolbach.
A pleasure to
Tubtor
make your
would bow.
acquaintance.
Tubtor would bow slightly and introduce himself as Prince Tubtor, son of the great Saint Torbeck.
Ah, royalty.
Velmora's gonna roll her eyes at Tubtor and introduce herself just by Velmora.
Why, it is lovely to meet all of you. As said, I am Remy LeBeau.
Introduction. I'm Dunyazard. This is Calcium, my cat. He's so cute.
Anyways. Welcome to the Mages Guild. I can take you the rest of the way into the castle, if you'll follow me. He moves up here. Also, can I have just everyone roll a perception check?
Proficiency in Arcana, would that count for
Just-
anything?
It's a perception
Oh, it's-
check.
Perception. Never mind.
Wait, why do I have two numbers?
It's rolling an advantage for some reason.
Ah,
All right. Dunyazard, Stolvok, and Tubtor, you all swear you see his shadow wink at you as he walks towards the door. Just a little thing.
that's
And,
interesting.
Tubtor and Velmora, are you able to move your tokens in, or?
I'm not able to move my token, but I would like to play with the shadow.
Can I close this door? There we go. Thank you.
Did you just say you want to play with his shadow?
Is
Close
he
the
I
door
want-
so it can't come in here.
I want to investigate the shadow a little bit. Poke at the shadow.
It seems like a normal shadow on closer inspection.
I'll eye the shadow suspiciously.
Suspicious shadow.
Anyways, he continues in.
Dunyazard is going to follow close behind, and Calcium's going to jump out of her arms and start rubbing against the tabaxi.
At a really creepy distance.
Oh. You guys haven't even made it into the throne room yet.
Stolvok, hustle. Oh god, why is Tubtor here?
There are doors you
I
cannot
shut
open.
that door. I shut that door. Tubtor teleported.
Just pre-mapping. You know, it's just an OCD character. It's fine.
Anyone who can't, there's rooms you can go into, but there are doors that are completely locked.
Ooh, a food place.
Are you sure you locked the doors this time?
That's the throne room. You're not supposed to be in there yet. I should have walked
Oh.
that way.
Like
You ask that as you go into the throne room.
Ooh, what's
You
in
saw
here?
nothing. You saw nothing.
Everything.
Hmm.
So Tubtor would like to ask the Tabaxi why magic is illegal here
Magic's not
and
illegal
not
here.
illegal
Magic's
here at the same
illegal.
time.
Magic is
And
legal in Tyrann.
It's completely legal here. He made a point of that when we arrived.
I mean, in the world. I'm
Oh.
talking in the world sense. I'm not sure if he understands that.
Well, I'm not sure I know what you mean. But I know that magic is completely legal here. In fact, it's I love forgetting words as soon as I try to use them.
Encouraged?
What?
Encouraged?
Yeah, it's encouraged to learn about. Which is why the Mages Guild exists here.
Mm.
But, shall we enter? He, takes the cane that I forgot to explain that he had, and, knocks on the door a couple times. And then it opens. Slowly. Quickly for everyone else. And in the room, you see a lot of magical-looking artifacts spread across on display tables and things. And in the center of the room, up high on the roof, is a large dragon skull.
Big.
The bones are so pretty.
Did not put Astrian and Laren on this map.
I'm sure it's fine.
Give me a second. I should have at least tokens for them. I do.
Whoops.
Way down here, where are they? Laren's token. You know that guy. Oh, I should have this as well. Where is it?
Hello?
Hello?
No.
You said there's an assortment of magical items here. I would like to look for anything similar to my dragon glass dagger.
Give me a second.
Dunyazar's just going to be distracted with the bones.
The bones are hanging high up
Why?
on the ceiling.
You son of a bitch.
Distracted nonetheless.
He's just going to stand there, look straight up.
Okay, I definitely have the token. I just gotta find it. Apparently it's not on roll 20 yet. Come on. Where is it? I have so many things for this campaign, it's not funny. Did I forget to frickin' make a token for that character? What? No way. No, I forgot to make an updated token for that character. I've got the old token that I was going to use before.
That's what it is.
Well, I guess we'll have to deal with the old token. I'll edit it before the next time you see him. Did I just lose it again? Where? This is so much fun. There it is.
Sounds like you're having a lot of fun.
Found it. What the? so confused by what just happened because the screen just moved. There we go. Ah. I forgot to move Ronaldo up here too. I mean, I did nothing. You have no proof. Anyways.
You have
Actually, I already clipped it on your stream.
Dang it!
Rip.
Why
I'm
would
kidding,
you
I
be
don't
such
even-
a fool?
I don't even have it open. I need to, though. I reminded myself to open it with that joke. Then I can.
Welcome. My name is Astrian Lindry. I run things for the Mages Guild. How have you enjoyed your stay at this city so far?
Bone pretty.
So good.
Oh, I forgot to give you the
I'm gonna give him a
description for
thumbs
him.
up.
A about average height man with dark hair, dark brown hair, and purple eyes stands before you wearing very fine robes. Okay, no. What was the response to his?
Thumbs up.
Just
That's
a
all he gets
thumbs
from
up.
Belmora.
Hi.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
I didn't quite hear what he said.
He
just said the
asked,
bones were pretty.
He asked your opinion on the city so far, pretty much. If you've enjoyed your stay.
I mean, I feel a little bit more at ease with all the magicians around and such.
What?
Tubtor think alchemists are expensive.
Well,
Well. I didn't quite hear what you said, Stolvak.
I said I feel a lot more at ease with all the magicians around.
Yes, magic is... Well, there's not as much fear surrounding it here as there is in Tyrane.
That's not in response to that, by the way.
I did think it was. Who's rolling?
I set up my Discord to do live notifications, so
Oh.
yours is on there automatically now.
If you want to try, you can. Anyway.
Alright. Dunyazard's gonna start trying to climb the walls to go get a better look at the bones.
Tubtor would like to walk underneath to catch her.
Roll an acrobatics to try to get up.
Whoa! Yikes!
That's a
Anyway.
critical failure.
Tubtor, roll roll a strength.
At
Just
that
strength,
point, does she
not
even get
athletics,
more
right?
than like two fistfuls up?
Just strength, not athletics, huh?
Yeah. Because you don't really have to catch her. You just make sure she doesn't fall back and hit her head on something.
I'm trying.
Okay.
I believe in one of you.
You attempt to get up a few spots that look like you'd be able to grab onto them, and you slip and start to fall backwards as Tubtor catches you.
Not climbable. Thanks, Tubby.
puppy.
Oh, for help.
Are you done attempting your theatrics?
I don't want to be, but I will
All
be for
right.
now.
What do we need it here for?
So how
Oh.
high exactly are these dragon bows off the floor?
Probably about 20 feet.
Oh, that's perfect. I would like to grab Dunyazard by her waist, and I would like to lift her up underneath the skull. Tubtor has a 15.5 foot reach, so if Dunyazard is like more than 4 feet tall, she's like a foot away from him.
Roll.
Hang on, let me.
How heavy is Dunyazard, first off?
Okay, I know I wrote this down. She's only 90 pounds.
What type of armor and
Tubtor has a
everything is she wearing,
900-pound stake.
though? Okay, yeah, Tubtor could probably lift you up easily.
He's a large, powerful build.
She's also
So, yeah.
6'7".
So the
Tubtor
Tubtor
lifts
can
you
just
up.
lift-
Roll a dexterity saving throw to avoid hitting your face on the dragon skull.
Okay.
That's fair.
Get to that. Click that.
So Tubtor grabs you by the waist unexpectedly and lifts you up, and you smack face first into the dragon skull.
Can I attempt to still grab onto it and climb up to it?
Oh my. This is not what I was expecting. Oh, but I should have been. I really should have.
It's only 20 feet off the floor.
This is why I don't do this sober. Anyways.
Don't worry, you're not the only friend of mine that has to drink to be around me.
Don't worry, River bus drivers can relate with you.
Oh.
I'm trying to eat Tucker, and it made me choke a little bit.
This is going so well already. Roll dexterity to see if you can grab onto it and hold on.
Oh my god.
You grab onto the skull and find perfect spots to grab onto and keep yourself on the skull.
Could I
Alright.
do a history check to learn what kind of skull and stuff it is?
You know what? Yeah, sure. Roll a history check. You have no idea what kind of dragon this could belong to. All you know is...
Wait, I even know it's a dragon?
A dragon. Well, I already...
Okay, fair.
It's obviously a dragon. That's there's that much. If you'd roll
It's
the
gonna
one,
fully
it
climb
would
on
be
top of
it's
it.
some sort of horned creature.
Nothing is obvious to Dunyazar.
Just gonna fully climb on top of it. It's so well polished.
While
Someone
you're
took
standing
very
up
good
there,
care of these.
while you're standing up there, you hear from behind you. Would you kindly get down? As Laren has found his way up on top of the skull as well and is standing behind you. Nobody saw
Chris.
him move.
Even Stovak, who was looking at him, you just...
Nobody saw him move. He was there 1 second, you blinked, and he was gone.
Wait, how did you...
Oh, okay.
There wasn't even any
Denuzard
note.
is just
That's
going
okay.
to like jump off the skull and land just straight down the ground.
Oh, that's 20 feet.
That'll be 2d6.
That'll be 2d6
All
all
damage.
damage.
Could I roll like acrobatics or athletics to try to avoid the damage? Like maybe she tucks and rolls as she lands.
Curious if there's
mm,
to that.
since since you do know how far it is, pretty much, well, you're pretty sure you know how far it is. I wish there was a math check you can make. Also,
actually, there is. It's called perception.
Not too.
Intelligence?
Yeah, you know exactly how far it is. You can make you can make a dex save to attempt to tuck and roll.
Yeah,
So,
yes.
as you blink again, Stolvok, Laren's back down there. Okay, you tuck and roll and make it.
Alright, so Dunyazar just like T-poses on top of the skull, backflips, you see her twirl in the air, and then she tuck and rolls and just arms in the air she lands.
Well, now that that's all done...
There goes all my luck for the session.
I don't even know where I am anymore. All right. Firstly, the reason I invited you here was to... Well, of course, I invited you after you'd done your adventuring. If you hadn't done it, it, well, would have been a pretty pointless visit, for the most part, that is. I just invited to see how you liked the city so far. But also, for you who are investigating, I wanted to share some information that may be able to help you find more information than what we already have about those hags. If you want.
Oh, the hags.
We can always just continue to mess around and, well...
I personally would like to get going, so whatever we need to do here, I would like to finish up.
Very well. I hear... There is someone within this city who knows of a location built by the ancient Ari. This person is known as the Librarian, an ancient Ari historian who has been around a lot longer than any of the people in this room. He is the only one that knows the location of a specific Ari temple, which holds secrets of all kinds. And he is the only one who can grant access to said temple. If you find him, and perhaps persuade him into allowing you access, something the ancient Ari knew may be able to help in the investigation. He is in the first tower you witnessed on your way in. Not one of the magical ones floating around this castle, but your typical wizard's tower. Sorry.
To go up in one of the towers?
What?
So we have to go up in one of the towers?
You have to go into the tower at the entrance of the city. Sorry, I probably didn't describe it that well. The first one in the market district.
Tubtor would like to start ritual casting Guiding Hand.
Okay. Now, the librarian spends most of his time looking through old history books, complaining about how they get things wrong, mostly. And you should be able to find him in his tower. But if you do not, there are plenty of old bookstores that you could probably visit. As for any of the other information, we only know 2 names for the hags. That is Thea, who, as Laren tells me, you already met in Tyrain. And that is Anya, a brute, as compared to most of the other hags that you may meet. But she's still deadly. So be cautious if you run into either of these women. There are definitely more than just these 2, but we do not know how many. Now,
At the mention of Anya, Calcium's gonna let out a bit of a hiss. Anya, that... I don't know if I know that name or not.
she may be better known as the Brood Mother. Named for her hideous creations. Typically involving insects of some kind.
Kelsey,
Still be
what's
listening.
wrong?
I'm not my phone to still be listening. I just need to go get coffee real quick. I'm falling asleep. Not actually, but like my brain's not braining. So
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick anyway.
It's okay, Kelsey. They're just talking about someone. They're not actually here. Wow.
Well, that is the information we have. The last known location of the hags, is further to the east. Sorry, I had to remember which direction was which. It's further to the east, though we haven't been able to discover exactly where they are. There is a small village in that direction, though. An old friend of mine lives there. If you find yourself in that area, then perhaps she can help you. For now, enjoy your stay in Astre. Laren and I have some important business.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Unless there are any other questions.
Tubtor is excited to hunt these Minotaurs. Tubtor would like to know if there's any magical origin to these Minotaurs, or if they're naturally occurring creatures, or if they're maybe summoned here by the hags, similar to another character that was summoned by hags.
Minotaurs are typically naturally created creatures, though not very few people know of their actual origins. But they do enjoy living in labyrinths for some strange reason. That much I know. You said you were hunting Minotaurs, is that right?
Maybe it's not that they like living in labyrinths, but they keep getting lost in them.
Ah, you make a fair point.
They have been deemed a danger to the public, so Tubtor is going to slay them.
Yes, quite. I do wish you luck on this mission. As with the mission that you were sent here for. Now, as I said before, Laren and I have important business to discuss. And so, if you would kindly leave, Lemmy here can show you the way out. If you don't remember,
All right.
that is.
All right, we follow Lemmy Winks out.
Anyways, Lemmy leads you out,
A
and
great adventure is waiting for you ahead.
If there's anything you guys need to get from the markets, tell me. Otherwise, we can leave the city and head on to the next thing, or you guys could go check on the librarian or whatever. Basically, imagine the pop-up in a video game. Free mode has been unlocked.
So,
Wherever you
did
guys
you
go
get
from
that
here.
guiding hand
I
thing I sent to you?
Let me read it again. Okay.
So, if I wanted to find an Ari temple with this spell,
Okay, I'm back.
You could do such a thing, but it's probably not a good idea to have cast it here. As it only lasts for up to 8 hours with concentration. So...
but it does function.
Also, this entire city is... I don't think I described it like this, but it is an Ari ruin. This city was originally an Ari city.
Oh,
So...
I think I do remember you saying that last session.
Anyways, did I forget to place walls somewhere again? Because Dunyazard just got outside of the map. Again. Why?
I'm sorry, it's a special talent. I kind of just break things.
How did you do that? I didn't forget to place walls. Where did you get out on? I'm so confused.
The front door.
Oh, of course. The front door. Didn't even think of that. Time to lock it. Haha.
Just make sure I got in before you locked it.
Anyways, what are you guys doing now? You can prepare for your travel to the Minotaurs. You can look for the librarian. You can... whatever. Stolvok still isn't back, is he?
I already added up a pack full of stuff when I first rolled the character, so I'm just gonna chill.
Yeah.
Stolvox. Ooh, but this kid's about to get his ass beat.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Well, I can't do anything about it now, but he's going to in about... This kid, I told him, bedtime. Guess who went out to ride his bike?
Oh.
Guess who forgets that I have fucking cameras?
Oh.
Yeah. Kids are a nightmare.
Does anyone else have anything they need to get? Because Stolvok and Tubtor did shopping last session, so...
No. I'm perfect at everything. Well, hold on. How much gold do I have?
I would be careful saying that in D&D.
How much gold do I have? None. Copper, silver, what do I have?
You should have a bit of gold.
Oh, it's loading, it's loading.
If you haven't spent any, you should have 40 plus whatever you started with. But you spent some on the potions in the first town, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't remember how much I spent on the potions, though, do you?
Like freaking...
Were they 10?
I think I said 10.
Alrighty.
Are they still 10?
Stovak, do you remember how much the potions were?
I think they were 10 or something like that.
Okay, that's 2 10s, so we'll go with 10.
Might have been 5. I don't know.
No, I think they were 10.
Everyone's saying
can I
10,
get-
so we'll go with 10.
Okay. Can I get 2 potions? 2 health potions?
Yep, that's 20 gold.
Okay.
We're in
I'm-
free time
I'm
mode.
at
Unless you
16.
want to barter. Yeah, we're
Could I get a rundown on our mission?
You can
The more
either
you do
look
have-
for...
I mean, the one to the like mission we were sent here to Astray, right?
Yeah. Right now, your current objective in that one is look for the librarian. Pretty much. But you were also told about a village that's further to the east, where one of Astrian's friends lives, and
Objective.
they could be able to help you figure something out, because that was the last location that the hags were seen.
What was our overall objective?
Your overall objective is to investigate the hags, discover what it is they're trying to do, and why they are raising so many undead.
'Cause they want
Why are they raising undead? That's my job.
God forbid a girl has a hobby.
God forbid a girl does blood rituals under a full moon.
Exactly. Just girl
Turn again.
things.
What?
You just said it. What town are we in again?
You're in Astray. You're in the city of Astray.
In the continent of Astray.
In the kingdom of Astray.
Okay, is Astray spelled
Astray is
ASTRAY?
E.
RE.
Yep. that's weird.
ASTRE.
Are you keeping
just-
notes? Congratulations.
No.
Good on you.
I would never.
Good on you.
Yeah, I keep notes. I rely on you guys.
You know what? Inspiration. Just kidding.
I'm just like,
I
if
have-
I'm gonna be
I have not
poop right
given
now,
up.
I should keep
I think
notes.
I've only given 1 inspiration this entire session. In this entire campaign.
I'm never inspired.
I can't remember if that was to Tubtor or Velmora.
I think it was Tub Tour.
Yeah, and I don't think he ever used it.
Wish I could fly.
So Tubtor should still have inspiration.
That'd be much more of a nightmare if I could fly. Imagine.
Oh yeah, you would be.
That's
I'm
good
glad
to
you did
remember.
not
I don't think I
choose-
remembered I had that.
I don't.
Even with only 300-foot shooting range, I could
You
still
should
be a
get it marked
nightmare.
off on your character sheet. Anyways, where are you guys headed then? Velmora went to get potions from the alchemist. You went to a shop called it's the Witch's
Men's music's
Cauldron.
poppin'.
You met a tiefling man named Reynolds. That's as far as I'm gonna go there because he didn't actually have any conversation. You just went to get potions and then left. I'm assuming.
There. Yeah, no. Amora doesn't talk to anybody.
So
Barely even talks to her own party.
Yeah, exactly. I talk
we'll
to
head
myself.
out then.
Like a true crazy person.
Push.
I'm ready to head out.
Yes, same.
Hi.
Alright.
So, are we ready to go?
Yes.
I think that was I was gonna say I think that was
Yeah, I'll
directed
take,
towards you
I'll take
guys.
the silence as he is.
All right.
It was an in-character confirmation. Because we do be playing role-playing.
You make your way out of the city and begin your journey south. I'm gonna show you guys the camp now.
This is ominous.
No.
It's just
Very
the camp, don't
pixelated.
worry.
Map is not mapping for me.
It's mapping for
settle.
me, so that's all that matters.
Just calm down, Tucker.
As you can see, there's a water source and everything. And Tubtor's tent is the most extravagant one out of everything.
Of course.
Mhm. I have issues with this.
It's only natural.
I
This is a
figured that's what
pretty
Tubtor
map,
would end up
River.
going. Yeah,
This is
most
pretty.
most of the time you guys spend will be in the jungle, just so you know. So
Did
you
you delete the
guys
map?
are traveling. I'm going
Or did
to
it fail to
walk
load?
away. Huh?
Did you delete the map or did it fail to load for me?
It probably failed to
I
load
can
because
see.
the map's still there for everyone else.
Tucker.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'll
going
just
to roll a dice
leave.
real quick. Don't worry about it. Just give me a second. You guys can have conversations while you're walking and stuff too.
Did we get a village for this name for this village? Whoa, words.
Yes, you did. I've got to look it back. Fucking. I used a random name generator and it
Yeah.
came up with a bunch
No.
of random names. So, do not judge them. It was not, or you can judge them. I don't care. I didn't make them.
Judge them? They're not my ideas. Anyways.
Judge them harsh.
What are they?
Kindly, whatever they are.
I must know. I am keeping notes on both side and main objective.
This one, right?
To south?
I need that one. The name of the city, of the village is
Yes, I'm back.
Tasutennis.
Or spell?
Tasutenus.
TASU.
T
Okay.
ENNUS.
Interesting. Alright.
Anyways, back to rolling that dice I was talking about.
That is definitely a fantasy name.
Mm-hmm. If you guys want to talk while you're on the road, you can do that. Let me just drop
Bold of you.
everything. Alright, that's that then.
Phenomena.
Phenomena is the verbal component to his druidcraft cantrip, by the way. So he is causing flowers to bloom as he's
Alright.
singing, walking down the trail.
Of course, you guys get one of the harder encounters. I mean, well, not harder per se, but it's not one of the extremely easy ones. I know which ones are mine.
Stop. God.
Oh.
So how we find Minotaur?
Go ahead.
Well, it's either in the village or it is in its labyrinth. Either that or somewhere in between. That is the best spots for us to look.
Richter mentioned that someone said that it had been chased out of its labyrinth by something, or something had caused it to leave its labyrinth. Just as a reminder.
Oh yeah, I know. That's how it got out to the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if it possibly like went back in. That's also.
Anyways, as you guys are walking along, blocking the path forward, you see a couple of men.
Madmen.
Manly men.
Are they masked from this distance and standing where they are exactly, just holding weapons?
They're
So they
standing
just-
there.
I'm just wondering if they look like they're tokens and if they're holding weapons.
They do not look like they're tokens. That's just a thing. They look like a couple of men, possibly guards. ignore the fact that it says bandits. Just I didn't feel like not having that. I didn't feel like.
Oh, yeah,
taking
no,
that
we
off.
knew what it was gonna be.
You
I'm
guys
just wondering
know
if
what
it's
they are.
at all obvious that it's bandits, or
It is
somewhat,
not
or if I need to roll an
obvious.
insight.
Roll an insight as you approach.
So I have the fun ability to shoot these guys immediately. Rip. So, wild guess.
They look like they're probably just I don't know. It could be checkpoint guards or someone taking a break on the side of the road.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't have any reasonable suspicion yet, but I'm still gonna fall off from the group a bit as they walk up.
Danyazar
Everyone
just
else?
gonna walk forward.
Everyone continue.
Hello!
Everyone else continues.
Yeah, Tub's gonna be right there with her. I can't move my
Okay.
token, but
Velmora,
Oh, that's cursed.
Yes.
what do you do?
Go forward as well.
Okay.
I'm
As you approach, and Dunyazard goes, "Hello!" They jump up and they're like, hi there. I guess. Shit.
We're passing through. What are you doing?
Right.
Where are you so far up?
Why did Tubtor get moved back? I swear I just moved Tubtor up.
I
to the
don't know.
Dunyazard. We're this is a toll road. Yeah. So if you want to continue, that'll be 50 gold.
Oh, okay. We can just go over here and around you then.
No, you can't. Stop. No, you can't.
Bye.
Stop. Guys, they're running. As he says this, a bunch more bandits pop out of out of the bushes, and they're definitely bandits.
As they pop out, could I possibly shoot one of them? Mayhaps.
Give me a second.
If not, it's fine.
Get
Just
some
wondering.
opportunity attacks in there.
Man, boy, am I glad I didn't move.
And everyone roll initiative. I will allow you to shoot one of them. Yeah.
All right. Well, that guy would reasonably have to go through Tubtor to get to me, so I'm gonna shoot. Oh, that guy. Boopity. Man, that's awful.
Boopity, that's what you get.
I'm gonna just make a wild guess here. That doesn't hit.
Damn, we're all getting high initiative.
Are we?
It's a 12.
Is that everyone's-
I got a 23!
I got a 12.
I rolled a nat 20 on initiative.
Damn.
Well, that's
Tubtor
deserved
didn't
of
roll a
that.
nat 20, and he got the same number.
He does have a higher dexterity. Probably rolled a 19.
So this is all correct.
that's exactly what happened.
I rolled a 19 as well.
Okay, I'm gonna start rolling for them and hope it doesn't mess stuff up.
So you have the same dexterity as me. At least a bonus.
Bandit Captain. Bandit. Da-da-da. Please do not add someone else's change someone else's initiative.
Yep.
Did it even roll? It didn't even roll initiative. Oh, it's trying to do. Ignore the roll. The first one's the roll. And then the bandits. Hey, it added correctly. Let's go.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna group the bandits together because I don't feel like rolling every single initiative here.
No, you should. You should roll every single initiative here.
First, Tubtor.
Okay. So, Tubtor would like to cast Pass Without a Trace. And Velmoria and Dunyazar get +10 to all dexterity stealth checks as long as I maintain concentration.
Okay.
Bold of you to assume I can concentrate.
As long as
No, you don't
Tubtor
need to be the one that concentrates. It needs to be
Tubtor's the one
Tubtor.
concentrating.
It's also bold of us to assume that Tubtor can concentrate.
That too.
Is that all you
And
can
I
do?
believe-
Or...
I believe I can grapple as a bonus action. I would like to attempt to grapple on this bandit that's within range.
The one right below you?
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, that reach is something else.
Let me...
You can reach
Hold on
15
a second.
feet.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah,
normal?
that's not within range. You will have to actually step to the side. No, that's 10 feet. This guy?
Yeah, that's 10 feet.
Do you think he was talking about the one on the top? Because that's 10 feet.
No, I thought he had a 15-foot reach because of what he said in the room
No,
with the
that's
dragon skull.
reaching up.
I see.
Reaching directly up. You've got a higher reach than reaching down
Yeah,
or
I'm-
forward or anything. So you're gonna grapple him. That's 15 on yours. Let me check his. You grapple him.
All right. I would like to start dragging him into the bushes. And my turn there.
Oh no.
The bandit's just whimpering.
All right. He is pulled closer to you because you grappled him. And you pull him into the bushes, which just the ones right beside you.
Yep, and that's where I'm at.
Do that. You hear Bandit screams as he gets pulled into the bushes. Stovak.
Thank you for clearing that guy up for me. I'm gonna step back here so I don't get squishified, at least for a single turn. And then I'm gonna shoot this boy in the face if I can. Hit. Yeah.
That hits.
I'm gonna make a wild assumption that that hits.
All right.
Got my ass whipped.
So
Okay. So that's 11 damage to which one again? That guy.
Gotta
How do you wanna do
protect
this?
my fellow squishy. I'm just gonna blow his head off his shoulders. Question: Can I
And you do.
bonus action intimidation check?
With that one, it wasn't very violent. It's not like the Ankegs that you've killed before that literally blew apart. Their heads literally blew apart. The force from the Eldritch Blast smashed into his head, and it kind of... You could tell something hit him, but it didn't explode. Like,
Imagine it, like, caved his
Normal.
face in. Because it's just force damage.
yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
it's kinetic energy.
But I will allow it. I will allow an intimidation check with that.
I'm gonna point my finger at this bandit here and say, "You're next."
Which one?
The one closest to me.
Okay. His demeanor instantly goes from "I'm gonna fight this guy" to "Oh fuck."
Did Tuptor get moved deeper into the bushes somehow?
You said you pulled him into the bushes, so I used a little bit of movement to pull him into the bushes.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Is that it?
No, I'd also like to. Actually, no, I'll stay here. Never mind. That's it. Just started coughing and choked on my coffee.
Oof.
You get for drinking coffee at fucking 8 p.m.
There. Dunyazard, your turn.
All right. How close together are these two guys?
They're about 5 feet apart.
Oh, fantastic!
This square right between them is 5 feet, so.
All right.
So you need a 10-foot radius to hit them both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop that up and pop that up.
That's great.
Yep.
I hit that on accident.
I think technically for that one they're 10 feet apart. They're 10 feet, just because the square in the middle is 5 feet, and they're in the ones.
So I can't hit both.
If they were right by each other, I think that would hit both of them. But
Well, it's 10 feet to walk to the other guy's square. It's only 5 feet in between the two of them.
I would say if you
I'll
targeted
let
in
it.
between,
I'll
both of them would be half in. If you targeted square in the middle, both of them would be half in.
Well, no, it's an ability he has.
yeah,
It's not an area of
it's not
effect.
yeah.
Oh.
I think what it means though is if they're right by each other, if they're in the spots right by each other, by 5 feet, because that's typically when someone's within 5 feet, they're in the square right in front of you.
That's fair.
Because they're not within 5 feet of each other. There's the 5-foot square between them. They're within 10 feet of each other. So sadly,
Yeah.
I should have reworded that. But you're still casting. Which one of these are you casting?
You know what? I'm gonna cast it on this guy.
Which one of these are you casting? Ray of
Upper left
Enfeeblement?
one. Not Ray of Enfeeblement.
Or
Ray of Sickness.
Ray of Sickness.
At level 2.
Which one
So I'm trying to figure out how to do the button combo to make it actually do the rolls for casting at 2.
Oh,
If you want to just roll the
you don't
dice and you
to
don't have
do
it
the
entered
tab,
in as
but
an item,
just-
you can just click the dice thing on the top leftish area.
Okay.
If you don't care about it saying specifically poison damage. Because, we already know it's that.
Yep. So I'm doing that. I'm doing that much to the top
the
one.
Okay, the top one. You do 12 damage. Does that have anything else it does?
I'm also going to roll for more intimidation on the other bandit.
Yeah.
My bonus action.
The the one below him again? Because he's
Yep.
already scared shitless.
I'm just gonna make him more scared.
He's gonna want to leave now. He's gonna quit being a bandit.
I'm going to do this. Taunts.
Wait, we're level 4, right? Yeah, okay, that's how I have a charisma of
He
20.
succeeds that Constitution saving throw.
So he didn't die.
Well, then I am gonna intimidate
Well,
the guy
he
that I
didn't-
just hit.
He still takes the full damage, but he's not poisoned.
Oh, so
Okay.
yeah, he still dies.
No, he still doesn't die because it only does 12.
I thought 11 killed the other guy. They have different healths. They rolled,
They
I'm
have
guessing.
different healths. I actually rolled their health.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
That guy just had
Jesus.
exactly 11 health.
Nice. Damn, that's
Yeah,
a tragedy.
I'll
Okay, so we got, like-
intimidate the full health bandit.
That guy's on his ass, though.
Why?
Goddamn, he's really scared.
I'm just gonna stare him down.
he gets
You're
hit by
making me
this.
angry.
He gets hit by this, gets knocked on his ass. Then you say that, and he shits himself.
Someone smell something?
You just have this happy-go-lucky drow that just kind of drops in the snow. I'm getting angry.
Now it's the bandit captain's turn. If you don't have anything else you can do.
No, I'm good.
I didn't even notice there was a bandit captain. I would have shot him.
Yeah,
one's
if you'd
bandit
done
captain?
that, if you had done that, and there were actually people within 5 feet of him, I would have actually
Oh, yeah.
spread the fear across it because of the natural 20 there.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see him up there.
1 second. Let me pull it.
Don't worry. Next session, I'm gonna roll nothing bigger than a 4.
True.
That sounds right. Yeah, I was right about his movement. What in the hell's is going on down here? He's going to... You know, it's really weird that bandit captains don't naturally get normal fucking ranged weapons. But, you know... Oh,
I would
well.
think they'd have at least a mini crossbow.
Yeah, you'd think. But they've only
A
got a
slingshot?
scimitar and a dagger. But they get multi-attack, so it's cool.
Lame.
Throw the dagger.
I was about to say, yeah, you could throw the dagger.
Yeah, but then he can't really use his multi-attack properly.
Yeah, say he's equipped with many daggers.
But he draws his scimitar and in his right hand and his dagger in his left. And prepares. Because he can only move. Anyways. Velmora?
Good lord. You guys are messes. Okay. Let's see here.
They're also bandits and clearly not the smart kind.
I meant you guys, but yeah, that too.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, nifty. Da. So, this bad fella right here, he's grappled, right?
Yeah, he's grappled by Tubtor and in the bushes, so he's actually probably slightly obscured
Probably kind of
for
obscured,
view.
yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go around Dunyazard then. Right here. Just
Okay.
kidding.
Oh, let me.
And hold on. Takes forever for my character sheet to load. Okay.
Forgot to do that.
And I'm going to stab them with my short sword.
That guy's dead.
Oh.
That's
Well,
the
he's
guy
not marked as dead.
I just marked it. I forgot to do that. I
River?
just realized it. Sorry.
Oh, good. 'cause that was-
That was
Well, anyway.
yeah, that's fine.
Who walked down to the
It's
other
the guy
side
who
of
was
the
shot.
That was the one Stovak shot in the face.
Okay, because I was.
You can
right
attack
here.
that guy.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Fine. Then I get a different roll. With my short sword. Mm,
This isn't the music that should be playing right now.
Wow, the same one. Nice.
Yeah, 3 doesn't hit.
Well, that's the.
Those are both damage
Okay.
rolls.
I
Are
know.
they?
I need to do
Oh,
an
yeah,
attack
those are
roll.
the
Huh?
damaging. Actually do an attack roll.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So ignore
That
those ones are
hits.
silly.
That hits.
4 piercing damage.
Okay, he is still standing. Is that all you?
If I move back 1 square because I have 5 feet left, right? How many feet of movement do I have?
You stopped there and attacked.
Because what?
Because you stopped there and hit him, he gets an opportunity if you move out of his range.
Okay, that was going to be my question: is if he had an opportunity. Okay, so yeah, so that's all.
Okay. That brings us to the bandit's turn. Okay, I will start with him because that's the guy that has the line over you. He's going to strike with his scimitar. Uh, 5 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay, this guy is running into the bushes and hiding. This guy is standing up, running into the bushes and hiding. This guy is going to step over here, aim at, or actually no, he's gonna step, he's gonna step down here, so he knows he's got a good shot, and he's going to aim at Stolvok with his light crossbow. Does a 12 hit? Probably not. Stolvok?
No.
12 doesn't hit? Okay. And the bandit in Tubtor's grasp is going to attempt to break free.
Do I need to roll something?
Oh no, he just rolls
I mean,
to try
you
and get against
can,
your roll.
but, he got
He
a
just-
natural 1.
He just tries to counter your first roll.
He tries to move, and your grip tightens on him. You know, that's...
Is it my turn?
Yeah, Tuptor.
I would like to move here and drag him so that he is in between me and Dunyazard. Other side, yeah. And now he's officially flanked. And now
He's
I'd like to
also
give him a whole
grappled,
stabbing stab.
so that everyone already gets advantage on it. But now he's flanked between you, so you get advantage as well. Well, I think you'd get advantage because he's grappled too, so never mind. But if he gets free... Alright, that does hit, and that's 9 damage.
Does that kill him?
Nope.
Then I'll make an unarmed attack as well.
That hits too. 5 damage. All right. Is that it?
Yep.
Stova.
Wait. Let me look through my bag of spells real quick. Yeah, I got an idea. This is before a long rest, right? Or is this at the start of a day?
This is on your way through. This is.
I'm just wondering if we're gonna be like regenerating.
You
Well, I
guys-
guess I don't need to worry about long rest. I need to worry about short rest. So never mind. I'll shut up.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm a warlock.
You guys are still
Anyway.
traveling, so it's probably going to be a little bit.
Boom. Boom. Okay, that's a lot larger than I had presumed. Maybe. Whatever. I'll use it still. That works, right? Range 60 feet. How long is that for me? I think it was there or it was there.
It's 95 feet away.
Either way, yeah, that's not 120, so. I'm clear. Yeah. I need to
Okay.
cast it there.
What?
So that's hitting both of those guys. Or you get what I'm saying. Anyways.
Shattered. Ew. Okay.
Ooh.
They make a Constitution saving throw.
And that was a real bad roll.
That was terrible.
A really, really bad roll.
I don't have it. This is still a saving throw. Their saving throw is the exact same as their normal, so. However, nope. Captain also. Alright, so both of them fail. That's 7 damage.
Yep.
This
Indeed.
guy's dead.
Whoop whoop. Proud of you.
All right. So I've killed 2 people so far, right?
You have killed 2 people so far.
Charisma modifier plus my warlock level, so that's 9. I have 18 temporary hit points right now.
Cool. Is that all you
Damn.
can do?
Yep. Don't forget to X that guy off. This is
Oh,
the
yeah.
Dark One's blessing. I'm feeding off of their souls. Anyways, I'm gonna see if any of my spells are bonus actions real quick, because then I could turn this other guy into a
Oh, you're gonna
paint smear.
really quick do that.
Yeah, none of them are. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Then Dunyazard. Dunyazard.
I
Go then.
accidentally hit my fucking mute button. I'm sorry. It
It
is a big ass button that somehow I can just hit with my elbow and not realize it.
Yep.
So, if I move, that bandit next to me is going to get an opportunity attack, right?
That-
No, he's grappled. Well, no,
that
yeah, he
bandit
would.
is grappled, but he would get an opportunity attack at disadvantage, I believe.
Okay.
think
He's also
grappling.
going to attack it.
Grappling just makes you not make it so you can't move.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll still risk it.
Pretty sure, but I'm not gonna win it if you don't want to.
I feel like it's disadvantage. I think we should look at it just in case.
Alright, I'll look it up. Conditions 5e. Defined, frightened, grappled. Grappled creatures become speed, incapacitated. Oh no, grappling condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Yeah. So yeah,
Pretty
they
normal.
just don't. They just lose their speed.
Okay. That misses.
Works for me.
Subtor says no.
All right. I'm gonna do another attack with intimidation on it, because I apparently like doing that.
Depending on how the attack goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that on the bandit
Oh, the
captain.
Dead. Ooh. Let me make that wisdom.
Might have been thinking of restrained, because that does give disadvantage.
I was thinking restrained then. Guess who has a bonus to wisdom saving throws?
No shit.
And he fails. So that's is that the damage?
Yes, I only do 3 damage.
Okay.
I'm still going for that intimidation. Come on, big money.
Yep.
Never mind.
In fact, the bandits that are left alive are inspired by this. I'm kidding, but
Like, man, this guy sucks.
Dunyazard points at the bandit captain, casts Soul of the Dead, and starts to go, "You're going to, I had something for this."
I'm sure you'll remember it before we kill them.
Bandit captain.
Did you take the 3 HP from him?
Yes, I did.
Okay. It must have been very little damage, because I didn't even see his health bar move.
Anyways. Fine then. I'll show you how it's... Fuck, what was the... Fine then. I'll show you all how it's done. And he's going to go after Dunyazard using his multi-attack. There's 1, 2. That's a natural 20.
Rip.
3.
I told you my luck was gonna run out.
So, it's 9 slashing damage, and then... It's the 7 there.
So, 14 total?
9
Or 15 total.
plus... That's a 13 there, and then a 6. Let me do the math really quick. That is a total of 28 damage.
Oof.
See, the captain is the biggest threat here.
Wait. Oh, do they get bonus damage on the scimitar being a...
He got a crit on his second roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah,
that's,
because
that's
my math
where,
was showing that was
that's
21.
where that extra damage came from. He got a crit
Okay.
on the second roll, which adds a full dice, which is how we do crits.
I can't wait for our
Alright,
next
then.
level up. I get another Eldritch Invocation and 2
But
shots with
that
my
is
Eldritch
his
Blast.
Turn, Valmora. The guy in front of you is dead now, and Dunyazard looks like she's in trouble.
I'll shoot the bandit captain with my short bow. That's the button I wanted. Short bow. Did it do it?
Hey Tucker, would you mind sending me the where you got the effects from, so I have them, so I can look at the frightened effect, because that's what these guys are supposed to be.
Why won't you
There you go.
press? Oh, there we go. Okay. The first one was the one that I rolled it twice. The first one's the one that I actually rolled.
6.
Yeah. Does a 6 hit?
No.
Damn it. So close. Not really. But yeah, that's all I can do then. Sorry, Dunyazard.
Alright, I still have options. Is there many options? No, but I still have options.
But I have some.
There are always options. And that brings us to the bandits. That guy's dead. That guy's not quite dead. That guy's still at full health. That guy's still at full health. Okay. This guy is going to make this guy pops out of hiding and fires his light crossbow at Velmora.
Rip.
17.
Oof. Maybe? Yes.
Take 8 damage.
Maybe.
That's rude. Take 8 damage. Hold on. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. Yeah, show it. You little whore.
Oh man.
What?
Yes, I'm talking
What did
about.
I do this time?
Okay, cool. It worked. Nothing,
And
nothing.
then this guy down here is going to make a shot at Tubtor. And crit fails.
Damn.
He attempts to fire off, then nothing happens, and he pulls his light crossbow down to check it out and fires it into the ground.
Nice.
Then there's the guy that's grappled by you. Scroll up and find you. Strength check up here. Yeah, he fails. He's still grappled. So, Tubtor.
So I've been saving this one. I would like to move here with my grappled opponent. I would like to lift my grappled opponent 15 feet up in the air. And I would like to use my action to push him. So he's about 20 feet in the air. And I would like to push him into the space of this bandit captain. And I would like him to take 2d6 for falling damage. And hopefully the bandit captain gets to take some as well. Maybe a dex save or end up prone.
Frickin' fall damage, 2d6, right?
Yep. 2d6 to reach 10 feet.
Okay, so he's probably gonna die by this, but might as well. Yep, he dies. The bandit captain, I will have him make a dex save. And fail a dex save, he gets knocked prone.
Now that he's prone, I'd like to roll with advantage to grapple him as a bonus action.
I don't think grapple
Prone
has
and
advantage or disadvantage.
Huh?
I don't think we've been running grapple with advantage or disadvantage this entire time.
I don't think any situations warranted
I think
it, but
I think it has, but grapple doesn't do advantage or disadvantage. It's just a strength comp. Or a dex in your case.
okay.
But you want to attempt to grapple him?
Yep, I can't do anything else with my bonus action. Might as well.
He barely failed that. He's grappled though.
See how much movement I've got left.
You moved from there to there. I think you've
20.
used your movement.
Yeah, I got like just a couple more feet. I'd like to move to this spot here. Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Which spot?
This spot here, dragging him with me.
That spot. Alright, that does not provoke opportunity attack because he's being forcefully moved.
Yeah.
Is this bandit dead?
Yes, let me.
Okay.
Darn, you're messing up all my plans. Well, I can mold them. I can change them. Are these guys just far enough apart? No. If only.
Yeah, too bad for them.
You already know who it is. I'm gonna roll these individually this time. 5, 11.
Can't save, right? Yeah. That's one success and one crit fail. Turning the attack into a critical hit, I believe, is how we've been doing that.
That's how we're doing it in Clems. If we're doing it over here as well, then.
I think we should do that in here too. If everyone's
Anyone got objections?
Because it would work the same way when making saving throws against a spell, since they don't have a hit. Crits are based on if they crit failed a saving throw, but that also works with people, with the players. So if you guys crit fail a saving throw, it's a critical hit for the enemy who casts the spell as well.
I don't have any arguments.
I see.
So everyone's good with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that guy takes double damage, and the other guy takes half, right?
So 22 and 5. The guy's gonna turn into a fine mist.
Guy in the bottom.
It hits the first guy so hard it just obliterates him, and the force from the other guy getting hit is what does the 5 damage to the remaining.
Takes 5. And the other guy, instead of trying to roll out of the way, he rolls into the way. And he takes... How much was that? 22? 22?
Yeah, it's 11 doubled, so... Well, no, it's a crit,
he
so,
breaks.
wait, no, that's wrong. It's a crit.
So it's the added, okay.
So
yeah.
it's, 16, what is... 24, 35.
Jesus.
There we go. That's all the damage.
That's all. Nothing more.
Only a small fireball.
Anyway,
Ah, damn.
he explodes.
Incinerated.
He had 12 health.
I figured the 22 would do him nasty, but I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's a crit. It doesn't just double it. It maximizes it.
Right, crits maximize. They don't double. Anyways. Is that it?
Oh, yo. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
No, not for you. You're good. Yeah.
Okay, that's it. Done, Yazard.
Yes.
What do you do?
So, first question: does consuming a potion count as bonus action or primary action?
Consuming a potion, how we do it is you can take an action and drink it and just take the maximum amount it can heal, or do a bonus action and roll out how much it heals.
Okay. Then I am going to run. All right, that's 10,
The
20.
idea behind it is
30.
you could take an
Yeah,
action
properly.
to carefully drink it properly and get the full benefits, or a bonus action to just kind of swig it and then have a chance of it spilling out or something.
And if you chose to hide, I believe enemies would have disadvantage finding you because you're in heavy foliage and you have plus 10 to dexterity stealth checks.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do
Also,
that. I'm going to go
walking-
for damage.
Walking off the trail counts as difficult terrain. I should add that because you're
Okay.
in the middle of the jungle.
So I'm going to get right up next to the bandit captain. Yes, I know I'm low health. However, I have advantage against them because of my allies, right?
Actually, you are in just the wrong spot for that. If you move down, you can have advantage by having flank with Velmora, or on the other side, have flank with Velmora and Dubdor.
Well, I started here, so I could just go right there
Yeah,
for that
just
then.
move there.
All right. So I'm going to do a weapon attack. And I'm also going to use my Channel Divinity with it.
Ooh. So,
What's 2L?
2 times level.
oh, so 5
Ooh.
plus 2 times 4.
8.
Yeah, it's just an instant bonus 13 necrotic damage.
Okay, so a 20 hits. You can roll the damage for your rapier.
Alright. I think if I just click that, will it do it? No.
Yes. That's the right thing.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah, that's it.
So that's 5 piercing plus 13 necrotic.
So. Let me double check my math. Yeah, okay. That is a decent hit on him. There you go. Is that all you can do?
Yeah, unfortunately,
18
that
damage
is
on
both my damage and bonus action. I could try running off, but that's just going to provoke opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be all I can do for now.
Bandit Captain's turn. He's going to try to break free of the grapple. And fail.
It wants to break free. It wants to break free.
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
I've been counting breaking free from the grapple counts as an action if they fail. If they succeed, then they still have their action, but they don't have the movement.
They could still probably go for stabbing someone with a dagger then.
Yeah.
The bonus action offhand.
Okay. So I'm going to stay where I am and just attack with my short sword.
Yeah.
Give it a minute. Give it a minute.
I apologize if I'm just saying very obvious stuff, but I'm just trying to keep my mind in track and make sure, yes, I am understanding how D&D works.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit, yes. So 6 piercing. This guy has a lot less health than Richter, and you guys did manage to get him to below half health in the first fight, so...
Victor? You almost killed Victor. I'm not
You
killed,
guys
but you know.
actually did...
Almost
you
outed
guys
him
did
in the
really
arena.
well on him until he started taking things seriously.
I was gonna imagine it's because he was just goofing off mostly.
Yeah, he was just trying to get a sense of how you guys fight.
Viciously. Without
Also,
mercy.
you guys got a silver adventurer's badge, so you guys actually skipped the entry level of the Adventurers Guild. Goes copper, silver, gold, platinum, exactly like the coins, you know.
We're playing ranked adventuring now.
Is
guys,
Velmora's turn?
that was it.
I shot him. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, I got distracted. Okay.
not you, River.
That guy's dead. This guy is not. But he still sees Stolvok down here, so he's going to fire off at Stolvok.
Stop it.
He's been doing very bad at shooting people, so. An 11?
No.
As I said, very bad at shooting people. This guy is going to stay hidden where he's hidden. Tubtor.
This guy is prone, so I'm rolling at advantage, I think, to attack him.
Sure. That's how that works. I think.
Yeah. Because he couldn't break
Let me
free
check.
of your grapple and he couldn't get back up. Because he doesn't have movement.
Yeah.
I will
it
use
does.
the last.
Prone does give advantage.
Yeah. That hits. Definitely. With a 27. An 11.
And I would like to use my last key points to make 2 unarmed attacks against him.
Ooh. 2. That misses.
Did both of them roll?
Yeah.
I only... Did they? Oh, yeah. The
Yeah,
first one
there's
hits.
20 and a 16. Yeah.
The first one hits. 6 damage.
Yeah! Yeah!
He's not
Fearsome.
looking so good. Stolvok, your turn.
I'm supposed to have 9 more hit points also. I forgot to do that.
Gee.
So that's
Wow.
27 temporary hit points. Every time I ixnay somebody, I get temporary hit points until the next long rest.
And since
That
everybody's
coffee's
been
doing
doing
nothing
very
to you.
bad at hitting you with their frickin' crossbows and shit.
Well, let's get this mess off of the table. I'm gonna blow the bandit captain's head off. Hopefully.
A 10 does not hit.
I didn't figure it would.
You fire off your Eldritch Blast and it goes flying through the crowd.
But wait, there's more. I'm gonna use the clockwork amulet. Does a 17 hit?
Ooh, a 17 does hit. I forgot I gave that to you.
I grabbed it for a reason. It replaces the roll with a 10, so the
Hey,
bonus.
Stolvok, how do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna shoot him. I imagine Tubtor's got him faced towards Dunyazard. Right?
I'm
Okay.
dragging him by his ankles back into the jungle.
Oh, well then either way, he's like face down on the ground. I'm gonna like shoot him in the corner, like the side of the face, and just like breaks his neck with the force to the side.
You hear a loud crack as the Eldritch Blast, the Eldritch Bolt hits his head. It hits the side of his face, and he goes limp. Combat's pretty much over. This last guy hiding. There's one guy that's still alive, but he's hiding.
Actively pissing
Are you
his
sure?
pants.
This guy right here?
No. Oh no, that guy's still alive. Never mind. Is that all you can do then?
Oh yeah.
Dinosaur?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
It is my turn. Okay. I'm just gonna run up and stab a bitch.
That sounds fun.
A very refined tactic.
That
Damn.
hits.
It is a very refined tactic. My God.
9 piercing. Damn.
How do you want to do this?
I'm going to just gently walk over to him, glare him in the eyes, take my rapier out, stab him straight into the heart, and as he's falling onto it, just go, "You're gonna make a great doll for me when I raise you."
Oh my god. And I'd like to let everyone know necromancy is completely legal in this kingdom.
I mean, I feel like calcium wouldn't even be allowed to exist if it wasn't.
True.
Yep. Now combat's pretty much over. There's the one hiding guy, but everyone else
Just gonna,
is
like,
dead.
As I'm walking up, I'm just gonna generally address the like trees and say, "I know how to count. I suggest you find a different life than being a bandit. It's not going well for you."
You hear some rustling in the bushes as someone is clearly going the opposite direction.
Listening to my advice.
I like to cast Spare the Dying and Healing Word on the bandit captain.
I killed him.
He is.
Unless
he's dead.
breaking
He
his
is
neck
dead,
didn't
dead.
kill him.
He's dead. He's-
I mean, I could ritual talk with dead on them if you want me to.
Oh, that is a thing.
I didn't blow his face off, so that's still intact.
I thought you just broke his neck really bad. I was hoping we could get him alive, but still with a really broken
As
neck.
I said,
It's not like he cured the broken
Eldritch
neck.
Blast hit his the side of his face. You heard a loud crack, and he went completely limp.
I need to go use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, I'm not
He-
curing
Does
the
that
broken
mean
neck.
that-
I just want to be alive. I just want to cast Spare the Dying. I don't want to cast Cure Broken Neck.
I
You
don't
cast
think there
it,
is
just
any
nothing's gonna
spreader the
happen.
dying.
He's not dying. He's dead.
We skipped the rolls. He is already dead.
If this wasn't just a random encounter I set up for you guys, I'd probably allow something like that. But this is completely unrelated to the story. It just happened.
Actually, with that matter, depending on how fucked up his head is, Speak with Dead wouldn't even work. Body
I
would
think
be too
Speak with-
mangled.
I think Speak with Dead would be able to work.
Well, do you guys want me to cast Speak with Dead? Do you have any questions for him?
I don't have any questions.
No. Tuktor would like to look for their camp.
There's the trail that goes off to the right there. You can assume
Dunyazard
that's
is going
probably where
to-
they came from.
Dunyazard's going to reach down to the bandit captain, take out a pocket knife, and cut off his ring finger.
Why?
Okay then. Add bandit captain's ring finger to your inventory, I guess. These
Hey,
were
It's
all humans, by the
necromancy.
way.
I can start doing some crazy spells if I get enough. Fingers of dead people.
Is there anything else that anyone wants to do?
No.
Nope.
I'm good.
there's something I bet Stolvok would say if he was here.
Oh, what I missed? I just got back.
Well, everyone's dead except for the one guy that got away that you warned not to do banditry anymore. Dunyazard took the bandit captain's ring finger and asked if anyone had any questions for him. And that's pretty much it. I'm wondering if there's anything else you guys want to do.
What are you going to do with that finger?
Oh, it's simple. If I need an extra skeleton for something, I can raise him specifically using this.
Nibble on it.
Just like make him out of that finger, or?
Attach the finger to a skeleton.
Oh, I see. That makes much more sense.
I mean, this is DM's discretion, if you're going to allow me to do that. But I do know that I don't remember which manual it was, there is a way to re-raise defeated foes using a body part of them.
That sounds like a very necromancer thing to do, so I think it would probably be allowed. I feel like that would be something I'd allow. But only one at a time. You can't just raise an army of everyone you've killed.
Oh, no. No, I'll have to pick and choose. But hey, we could probably have that bandit captain as an ally later on.
I'll have to keep his stats then, won't I?
I mean, if you literally just want to copy the sheet and just send it to me as in a DM on Discord, feel free. That'd be a great way to keep track of them.
I'll be right back.
I'd actually have to do a bunch
You're like a
of work to do
Pokédex?
that. I could just re-roll the health every single time and just it could be weaker than normal because of certain effects with the spell or whatever. That would make sense, but
As the
'cause I've
corpse
got the
takes more
sheet.
damage, it gets one less hit die.
I don't know. I feel like having a multi-hit scimitar and dagger ally would actually be very handy later on, even
Yeah.
if they get only one attack off.
I'm also
Dunyazard.
probably going to allow this with humanoids, by the way.
You aren't looking too great.
Understandable.
I suggest we take a sit down, maybe in the brush a little bit. I don't know. Sit down for an hour or two, get a nice little rest in.
You've still got a little bit of a journey before you get to the village.
How much is a
Blizzard's
little
gonna
bit?
start swaying and then
Not
start
long
falling
enough to get
towards
another
it.
encounter, but long enough to get a long rest.
Okay, so if we're just gonna keep going, then that would work for me.
Dunyazard's gonna kind of just start swaying a bit and then falling towards the direction of Tubtor.
Yeah, Dunyazard is not doing too well.
I'm gonna start looting bodies.
There's the thing I was waiting for.
I believe I have 2 first level spell slots. I'd like to use both of them to cast Healing Word, and I don't know what that does, so I'm gonna have to do.
It heals them with words. It's 1d4 plus your spellcasting modifier. So whatever your spellcasting modifier is, it's 1d4
So
plus
4.
that. So 1d4 plus 4, maximum 8.
Nice. Please heal 11 health. Please heal Dunyazard 11 health.
I absolutely love it when
Oh,
gods
you're
happen.
telling me that. Okay.
Yeah, that's you.
I thought you were wishing that upon your dice.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm at least
What's
back
this
up
statement?
to a little bit over half now. Oh. Well, thank you. I was about to go and join Kelsey for real. The cat just kind of comes out of the bushes and starts rubbing up against everyone, making sure they're all okay.
A pair of silver earrings, a brass lock, a wooden box of coins. Let me roll something for that now.
That would double my health and temporary hit points. Not that it'll matter. Well, not double my health, but I've almost doubled my health. The temporary hit points.
Sorry, there's a lot of things to roll for this.
So, what characters around me use a magic wand?
No way, I just rolled 3 ones for that.
I use a book.
You actually just roll 3 ones.
Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so you get 5 gold, 3 silver, and 5 copper from the box of coins.
From the what?
You got a box of coins from one of the bandits with
Okay.
5 gold, 3 silver, and
I wasn't aware you were talking
5
to me.
copper. Yes. You also got freaking
Just run it from the top.
you got 1 brass lock without a key. A pair of silver earrings and a box of coins with that much gold in it, if you remember what I said.
I missed it. Once more time.
5
I'll get it.
gold, 3 silver, and 5 copper.
Alrighty, thank you. And then a silver ring, you said?
Silver earrings
Earring.
and a brass lock. There's more, but I have to roll it. I'm rolling it out because there's so many. Vial of acid.
Ooh.
When used on a hit, if used on a weapon on hit, the target takes 2d6 acid damage.
I would like to ritual cast detect magic as well.
You get a pair
When
of
you're-
fingerless gloves. And I'm going to give you one last thing and then just go with gold. Double-headed coin. And then I'm going to do the same roll.
Heads or tails?
It's double-headed, so heads.
No, I know. I was like,
Oh,
you
you're
use it
saying heads.
on heads or tails or somebody. You just ask somebody heads or tails, and as long as they don't choose heads, you'll win. Either that or you choose heads. Every time.
One second. I was supposed to roll 2d6 for the
You-
gold.
you let
Add
them pick
3
for the
gold
first
to it
flip?
as well.
You let them pick for the first coin flip, and then you pick for the second coin flip, but you always bet more money.
Okay. Seven gold. You also get 7 gold.
So, double-headed coin, 7 gold.
Just a second. I'm still calculating.
32. This is from 20, so I currently have... What?
Another 16 silver. And that's the dice.
Yeah, 12. 12 gold. 19 silver.
$24 more copper as well. That is what you find. And each of them have a scimitar and a light crossbow, but the bandit captain instead has a dagger, not a light crossbow. They all have scimitars.
Alright. So 3 gold. Everyone get 3 gold.
Everyone does? Cool.
And then okay. 1 second. Let's keep going. But don't like stop for me, to be clear.
Huh?
Just doing math. So don't stop for me, to be clear. I'm just doing math.
Oh, that was everything you got.
Yeah, I know. I'm just doing math. I was just saying
So
everyone
I
else.
would like to cast. I would like to ritual cast detect magic while we're in the woods, and I would like to try and find magical wood for carving.
You don't
Everyone
find
get
any.
5 silver to your inventory as well.
5 silver. Okay. You're not going to let me roll for nothing?
You don't find magical wood. There's no sign of magic except for any magic items that anyone might have. Which, if somebody
Alright.
has a magic item,
I do.
then they can say it.
My eye and my amulet are
Stovok's eye
magic.
begins glowing, and his amulet begins glowing.
And everyone had 8 copper as well.
The pins from the Adventurers Guild also glow. There is some sort of magic on them.
You should
I'm
add
not
a
gonna
loot
tell you what,
chat.
though.
Can I roll Arcana
You
for
should
that?
do that. Sure.
Did everyone get the money they get?
This is not one of the Arcana checks you'd get advantage on, by the way.
Then
It
you
doesn't matter,
heard
'cause
some more.
16, you can tell that there's some sort of magic on the pins for identification.
Okay. Cool.
Are you here, Belmara? She has died. Tis a tragedy.
A tragedy indeed.
Well, I've got this this detect magic going for the next 10 minutes. I would like to cast the druid craft cantrip multiple times to get flowers to grow around me. And if any of them happen to blip up as magical, I'd like to pick them.
You guys travel for a little bit longer, and I've got to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna switch it over to the break. We move
Nerd.
over to the camp.
Be right back. Take a long rest.
Yeah, take a long
Wow,
rest.
the audacity.
Talk, do whatever. I'm gonna do a thing so it shows up as nighttime. 1 second. There you go. I'll be right back.
Tubtor would like to walk up to Stoltbach and ask if he really thinks that guy deserved to die, the bandit that attacked us.
The captain or the rest of them? Because answer to all of them is yes. But one guy ran off, so he was clearly smart. The rest had their chance, and they chose not to.
Does the Stolbach have much experience killing?
Yes, a lot.
Tubtor is from a more peaceful place.
I was once too, but that was long ago.
I'm back.
Oh, do we
Okay.
get into a fight? Oh, that's weird. I thought there were a bunch of nice people. Shame we had to kill them.
I feel like I came in at just the right point of that conversation.
As always, your timing's impeccable.
All right. You guys camp for the night and all go
Don't
to
forget to
sleep.
take a long rest on your Zard. Get your
Yeah,
health
you
back to
guys,
full
you
and
guys
such.
can all take long rests. And
My
I
temp hit
will-
points reset.
I think
He doesn't say that anywhere specifically in Dark One's Blessing.
huh?
Don't listen to him. I never do.
Okay, I did put you guys on here, but I have absolutely 0 tokens on this page except for you guys. That's crazy.
Nope.
I was supposed to do
Seems
that
fine.
too. Oops.
Oh, yeah, so
Well,
temporary hit points
we'll have to-
themselves are just
we'll have
depleted
to-
on the long rest.
We'll have to play pretend.
I could just become an absolute beefcake if I just didn't get hit and kept killing people. If that wasn't a thing.
I'll just.
So during my long rest, I'd like to know if this is something I could do. I'd like to try and attract crows to talk to, so I can speak with animals and ask them for the location of minotaurs.
Oh. If I wasn't about to switch you guys over to the next thing. let me
I feel like
add a
they're
few
crows. They
tokens.
probably want something shiny in return.
Roll animal handling.
I can absolutely do that. But I also have the animal favor spell thing.
Okay. Roll animal handling.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Bringing it up, I've got another option, but I'm trying to bring it up.
Can a serpent folk cast purify food and drink on a humanoid if they intend to eat them afterwards?
Fine.
Oh.
Cure them from their poison damage. Didn't specify when they intend to eat them, just afterwards.
It's not rolling.
It really
Keep
isn't.
rolling.
You may need to reload your page.
Yep.
So exactly do you know about rolling in the deep?
I'm down there with the fish, I'm rolling all around.
I'm just gonna place the freaking normal random tokens that they have. You're gonna notice a lot of repeating tokens here on this page, because I was not prepared.
Or
Have you
just
gotten
Ubin
it
and
to roll
Gubin.
yet? Or, oh, there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
An 8. You cannot seem to find any crows, and any that you can do find seem to fly away from you immediately.
Crows don't like you.
Cries and tub tour.
Crows and tub tour.
That was so lame. But
I
it's
mean,
so
depending on
justified.
how close Tubtor is, it probably isn't helping that Dunyazard is currently petting a skeleton cat in camp.
Yeah.
I just didn't realize it. The cat's pacing me as I'm calling the crows in.
Yep.
Just pacing back and forth right at my feet. Don't
All right.
understand why they don't come over here.
Are we still Ubin and Gubin River, or are you still setting up the map?
I I just finished setting it up enough that you guys can actually see tokens. So
I was just wondering because I was
guys-
gonna say something. If not.
is there something you want to say before we do it?
It's not important at all or related to D&D. So it was
Okay,
just if you were still setting up the map.
Anyways, you guys wake up in the morning, make your way towards the village, and you find yourself there. How early do you guys think you would have woken up in the morning? I'm gonna let you decide.
Tuptor would have been up early because he's making breakfast for everybody.
Technically speaking, Dunyazar does not sleep.
Yeah, being an elf and all.
Yep.
All right.
I know my race just sleeps as normal, so yeah, I'd be sleeping,
Yeah,
Yeah.
sleep
And then-
normal.
getting up.
Tubtor's probably gonna wake up to just looking over and seeing Dunyazar just staring at the stars.
I thought you were gonna say staring at him.
If
No,
Tubtor's-
no, just staring at the stars. They have not moved since they last saw him before they fell asleep.
Can you imagine how terrifying it'd be to just like roll over and open your eyes and those fucking dead eyes are staring at you?
If Tubtor's not being
Hi.
exceptionally quiet, I would probably wake up around the time he starts doing stuff.
You
Is-
make very interesting noises while you sleep.
Tuptor's very while he's putting breakfast together. Tuptor is naturally very quiet.
All right. So I'm gonna say you guys get there at around maybe 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. But you get to the village. Here you are. The first thing you notice is the temple. Right at the entrance. And then the large house you can assume is where the mayor is. There's nowhere on this map that you shouldn't be able to get to, so. Except for a house, because it's locked. I only locked one of them for some reason. You know what, I'm just gonna unlock it. Just because.
Alex's tokens on here.
Oh, oops, you're right. I knew I was forgetting something. There we go. Alright, so you guys probably go into the mayor's house first then?
Yes. My hands are full right now. Will you move me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Stolbach, do you want to do that too? Because you're the one who got the quest.
Which one's the mayor's house? This one?
Well, I'd assume you guys probably knocked before going in, but...
Absolutely not. Yeah, no, we probably do.
You knock, he comes over and opens the door. Ah, hello, and visitors to the town, I see. And who might you be?
One moment.
I am
Prince
Dunyazard, and they are babysitting me.
Okay then.
His Royal Highness Prince Tubtor.
I am
Again,
Sova.
I roll my eyes at Tubtor and introduce myself as Velmora.
And what brings you
We
to
are-
this village?
We are here to deal with your Minotaur problem.
Oh, you're adventurers then. Well, you probably could have just showed your badges.
Yeah, well, yes, we're quite new to them
Anyways,
now. So
uh,
I don't
Oh,
think about
yes, badge. Dunyazard picks up calcium, and calcium just has the badge sticking out of its mouth.
You each have a
Badge.
silver adventurer's badge. Even Dunyazard.
Dunyazard didn't give Kelsey the badge. The Adventurers Guild gave Kelsey the badge because they know Kelsey's more responsible than Dunyazard.
Exactly.
You're not wrong.
Well, the Minotaur hasn't really been seen, but it's been heard coming from the east of the village. If you head down that way, just past the cemetery and the temple, you should be able to find at least the last location of a disappearance. Hopefully. This beast has been tormenting us for far too long. And I'm glad they sent silver-ranked adventurers here. I don't think Copper would... Well, I don't think they'd have very much luck. If there's anything else you need, at least for food-wise, we have a bakery and a butcher in town. Otherwise, we wish you luck.
Would you be able to get me a giant cooking pot filled with milk? Calcium
I
can't
typically
drink
leave one
any.
out for the other kitties in town.
Calcium can't drink milk, but he likes to bathe in it.
Oh my. Okay.
Oh.
And you didn't expect the bone cats to drink something, did you?
He goes over and grabs a cauldron that is already filled with milk. And
Thank
places
you very
it on
much.
the ground concerningly.
Calcium immediately just starts jumping into it and just doing that whole like cat rubbing thing. Just in the milk.
Yeah. All right then.
It looks really scary, kind of like Calcium's drowning, but you know she's fine. But
She's a skeleton.
but
Exactly.
it kind of looks like Calcium's drowning in milk.
Well, if you need anything else, just ask. Do any of you have any questions?
Particularly.
All right, then. As I said, it's the path the path that goes past the cemetery over there.
Ooh, cemetery.
Oh no.
Dunyazar's eyes just glow.
Sort of like cemetery. Pretty flowers.
Is there anything else you guys want to do?
No.
Okay.
Not particularly.
Okay. Then I guess I will put you guys on the correct map. If you're all gonna head out.
Unless they have two goats they want to sell.
So I'll put you on the correct map. I know what you're
I think they
referencing.
have goats.
Alright. You head out. You guys can move your characters to however you want the party positioned. I'm going to. 1 second. I forgot he's on this one too. Position your party accordingly. And then
So
move forward.
are we wanting to try and sneak towards these minotaurs or try and lure them? Because
I'm
I
gonna describe. You guys travel for a little while, maybe an hour or so, out of the village. Can you? Yeah, you're not supposed to be seeing stuff yet. That's why I'm not. Okay. You guys travel for an hour or so out of the village and continue walking. until you come up to an area that seems like it's got a bridge up ahead across a somewhat decent-sized chasm. And here is where you are. Now you can discuss.
Well, if the Minotaurs are on the other side of that chasm, I suggest we play it. Use it as a choke point of sorts.
Oh, I don't like choking though. What's the point of it?
To make you be quiet.
You know, I'm thinking about it too, Valmora.
If there's a choke point, is there any way I can entrap this choke point?
As far as you can see,
I'm
there's
not sure.
a single bridge up ahead around this corner. It's a somewhat maybe sturdy wooden bridge going across.
Somewhat maybe.
You haven't stepped on it yet.
It's sturdier than the air.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
Sorry.
You guys could move forward and get a better look.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Tubtor to do that.
All right,
I'm
I'll
gonna
do
move
that.
forward.
I'll go down the trail nice and low, and I'm gonna try and move my character. I'm gonna roll stealth too because I'd like to be stealthy about it.
To be clear, I'm moving with Tubtor. I just figure he's moving with me as well. Okay, Valmora, I don't think you can get that far.
Yeah, I can. With magic that I don't possess.
Did
I'm just saying with the
anybody
guy
else
up there.
roll the perception?
Hey, was that not supposed to be there? I saw him.
Yeah, roll the perception.
I already saw him though.
Whoever's moving in front, I'd say
Oh
roll a perception.
my god.
But let me roll. There we go.
I'll roll.
So Dunyazart's just distracted with the pretty trees.
Yeah. Velmora, did you roll as well?
Yeah, it's just taking a second.
Okay.
Maybe.
It's not coming through.
I don't want to do it twice because then it'll roll twice. Okay,
There
the
we
first
go.
one was the right roll.
So it seems Tubtor is the only one that saw it. Tubtor, as you come around the corner, you see what looks like a skeleton or something rush into the bushes.
Where did I see it?
It rushed into the bushes over here.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion next to my party that's a little bit behind me, so I could project my voice over to them in a quiet whisper and say that. So I can whisper to them from this distance and tell them that there's a skeleton or something hiding on the other side.
A skeleton hiding.
I saw something moving.
Skeleton? Friend? Where?
Can I take my attack action to shoot at it?
I thought you were gonna say to shoot at Dunyazard.
It rushed into the bushes and you can't see it anymore.
I can't see it. Does that mean I can shoot at it at
No,
disadvantage?
as you guys came around the corner, you saw it rush into the bushes. As you guys see
Okay,
over here.
I see.
Dunyazard's just gonna go to the edge of the
To the edge
bridge
of the
and
stairs,
call out.
to the edge of the bridge.
Yeah, just call out, "Skeleton friend, where are you?"
Your voice echoes through the jungle. Tubtor, as you step through, you hear rustling in the bushes.
Can I hold action to shoot anything that comes out of said bushes?
I will allow it. But, something fun is about to come through. As...
Define fun.
It's fun for me.
I could,
Oh, good.
could you guys boot scoop boogie across this bridge? Because
As a large, yeah, you guys should probably get closer if you're ranged. Actually, no, ranged is probably good where they're at. A large Minotaur skeleton rushes out and charges at Tubtor.
oh my!
Ooh, that hits. Close those. Grab this. Put it over here. But it's also going to do its damage.
Did you already manage that health?
I haven't yet. I'm going to hit this to see if it hits.
I couldn't
Does a
see that thing
17
and make
hit?
a blind shot at him at disadvantage. What the fuck?
No, it was in the very dense bushes. Notice I have them walled off so you can't even see into them. It was hiding in the bushes. Hiding in the bushes for us.
Waiting in the bushes for us.
But it takes 12 damage.
Something's waiting.
Tubtor. A 17.
17 damage?
Yeah. No, does a 17 hit?
Oh, no. Thank God.
No?
Damn.
Okay. Then it comes rushing out and Tubtor swiftly moves out of the way, dodging its horns. And it turns, and everyone roll initiative.
Can I push it prone? Theoretically. It's a large creature. I'm a large creature with powerful build. I'm counted.
Yeah, it's not immune to prone, so. You can attempt to push it prone. Okay, Stovak got a 14, Belmore got a 16, and Tubtor got a 15.
Oh, I'm almost forgetting to do that.
And
Oh my
Dunyazard gets a natural 20.
Damn. 8.11.
Yeah, that's. Excuse me, that is not what I said. It's just the tiebreaker thing. And the skeleton here also gets. Just a second. I gotta set a few things up. Oh wow, the skeleton actually rolled pretty well there. Why did it just delete the entire thing? I said to erase that one fucking number. There's one more thing. But this is going to be rolled in a whisper, so you can't see what
I rolled a nature check IRL and I was successful. I found my ghost pipe.
Ooh.
We'll make a
Beautiful.
tincture. I'm gonna roll a medicine check. See if I roll high enough to survive.
That'd be a
What did that
Constitution
say?
saving throw.
The freaking. That's still a.
It's a medicine check too. We'll make a decoction.
You're making a concoction, yeah. You got a medicine check for that, and then con save to survive.
Donyazard.
Just a second. Things are being annoying.
All right.
If Dovok ends up dying and River's fine with it, I'll probably play a gunslinger as my next character.
Okay, Dunyazard. It is your turn.
I'm half tempted to try and Undertale this shit.
What, use a knife?
No, because it's an undead, and I am good with undead. To try and just talk with it and be like, "Shh,
I'll
it's
pacifist threat.
okay. We're not gonna hurt you."
I have been hurting it.
Do what you want to try to do.
That's ominous.
What would I have to? What would I have to roll to try and calm down the Minotaur skeleton?
I'd say normally it would be maybe a persuasion. But that's if it understands you and all that fun stuff, you know.
Can I roll for animal handling to see if it would even respond to me or not?
Yes. Or you could roll Arcana or something like that. That's a 6. It seems...
Something tells me this is not going to respond to me.
Yeah. I'd say that's a safe assumption.
I'm a little screwed considering the fact that a lot of my stuff is going to do necrotic damage. Considering I'm not high enough level for me to go through necrotic resistance.
Well, yeah, it's... I will
But
tell
what
you
I
this.
can
It
do...
does not have immunity to necrotic.
I can try that.
Person. Okay. This is not a
Does
humanoid.
that count? Since I was gonna say.
Oh, shit.
I believe because it's a skeleton, it'll only have immunity to poison. And it won't have resistance to anything. It's vulnerable to bludgeoning if you're interested. So when Tubtor punches this, it'll take double damage. Or it should be, unless it says other on
I'm not telling you what it says.
sheet.
I told
just
you
saying
what
it's a
it
baseline
doesn't have an
assumption.
immunity to. And it doesn't have an immunity to necrotic.
Alright, I'm gonna cast this.
Spiritual weapon?
Yep.
Okay. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee attack. Do you have any specific thing you want your spiritual weapon to look like?
For Dunyazard, it's always a spider-themed rapier. Think of, like, the... Fuck, I'm forgetting what it's called from Dark Souls.
Think anyone here has played Dark Souls?
The spider silk.
You know
Here,
the
I'll bring up an image of it.
You know the image that popped up as soon as I said spider-like rapier?
What?
The spider silk.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, the spider silk. That's just what it looks like.
See if I could find a good one. Dang.
I say, if you need a picture, I got a good one just, like, right here.
Yeah. Send me a picture. I'll just
There you go.
Where'd you send it? On the... Oh, there. Sitting down for a second. Okay, now I do this.
They're gonna go more damage or something.
Yeah, I gotta import it.
Into roll 20 or into
Into roll 20.
Discord? Are you gonna pull it onto the map or something?
Yeah. Where do you want it placed?
Just directly to the right of Dunyazard.
Well, it's right at the token, so it will exist physically.
And I'm gonna give
Alright.
you control of this.
Oh shit, it's gonna also have to roll for, or does it need to roll individually for...
It's got your initiative. It takes
Okay.
its turn on your turn.
Works for me.
So you can make it attack with it as well.
I need to actually roll for the attack
Yeah,
roll.
roll the hit first.
Okay, that should just be the same hit as my current. So,
hits.
alright, I'll roll this again. Hey, I got one more point of damage. I'll take it.
Okay. And as a bonus action, you can have it move 20 feet. And repeat under the attack. Oh, cool.
Wait,
So
I
you
can just
can-
have it
you
attack
can-
again?
Yeah, you can use a bonus action to have it move 20 feet and repeat the attack.
Okay, well.
Up to
There's
20
two of
feet.
them.
It doesn't have to move 20 feet. It just has to move. It can move.
There are
up to
two
20
of them
feet.
I am controlling.
Two of them. No, there's. You might need to reload your page. There's only one for everyone else, for me at least.
Yeah, I see one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I moved it, and then another one
It
stood behind.
duplicated.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Alright, well, I'm not going to bother moving it. And I'll just do that again. So let me bring up... Damn it, reloading. Got rid of my character sheet. Excuse me.
Force damage.
Bless you.
I feel like skeletons should also take more damage from force, but that's not what the book says, so that hits.
Alright. So I just did 22 damage right off the bat to this thing.
Yeah, you should use spiritual weapon though. Skeleton Boy's turn. Okay, he comes out of the bushes, and he fires off with his short bow, aimed at Dunyazard. 9. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
That misses.
Okay, Valmora.
Okay. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, solid. Okay. I'm gonna shoot that fella with my short bow.
Which one? The
The
Minotaur or the...
yeah. Oof,
Okay,
does an 8 hit?
8 does not hit.
Damn. Okay, that's it.
Assuming
That's
that's
what
it?
I'm doing. Yep.
Okay.
Rip.
Just hits the horn and goes tink.
Yeah.
Tubtor.
If anything, it just pisses him off.
So, Tubtor is gonna move. Tubtor is gonna move right about here.
Okay.
This guy's flanked now, right?
Yes.
I'm going to roll the Wakazi,
Just so
the
you
knife
know,
there.
yeah, just so you know, spiritual weapon does count as flank. You can get flank with it. If the spiritual weapon is on one side and you're on the other, it does count.
Oh, cool. I see what you're saying.
But you gonna
It
roll
does
your
say
Wakazashi attack?
it does say it does extra damage against undead somewhere. In the thing that you
Yes.
said.
Yes. I did mention that. An 18 hits.
Oh, damage.
Is it just not rolling? Up there it is. So you cut with your dragon glass Wakazashi, and as it slices through, you see the where it cuts, it leaves a burn mark on the bones, and it deals more damage than you'd expect from a normal attack. Don't give him that much health. Take away that much health. And your unarmed attacks count as bludgeoning, right? So that also does a thing. But that does not hit, so that's fine. He's still alive because your unarmed attack did not hit. Stovak?
They appear to be doing fine with the skeleton for now, so... Well, there's Dunyazard, who could get
Right
on the
next to the thing.
skeleton. So I could... Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the Minotaur skeleton, because Dunyazard moves before the normal skeleton. That's
Okay.
just the spell right
Are
there.
you
I
gonna-
forgot to put the actual roll. Why did it advantage
An
that?
11 does not hit.
You know what does hit, though? I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. I was like, I could clockwork amulet this.
Yeah. Anything else you can do?
Alright.
Okay, that's gonna take us to the Minotaur skeleton's turn then. He's not looking too good, but he is going to take his great axe that he's holding and strike at Dunyazard. 25.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's
Take
gonna
16
hurt.
slashing damage.
Well, that's not half my health, but it's pretty damn close.
No, you're fine.
And you hear
It's but a flesh
another
wound.
louder sound as more rustling in the bushes as this pops out.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, where is that?
Look up.
That's an issue.
No,
Luckily, it does
I
not
think
have
it's
enough
fine.
movement to get to you guys, so it's Dunyazard's turn.
My spirit weapon's gonna go over here and make an attack.
A 19 hits.
All right, for 9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
All right, The spirit weapon goes straight up into the air, points straight down at the Minotaur, and stabs it straight through the skull.
All right.
Just
And
immediately cracking and obliterating its forehead area.
as this happens, the Minotaur gets. There are a lot of cracks as its skull almost splits actually, and it falls to the ground, completely inanimate.
All right.
I believe it's a bonus attack, a bonus action to attack with your spirit weapon. So, you've still got an action.
Yeah, that action is going to be Dunyazard running the fuck away with dash. I'm going
All
over
right.
here.
Smart. Skeleton boy notices Dunyazard fleeing and decides to take its shot at Tubtor. But this time it's
Okay.
not going to take a shot. It's going to run up at you and thrust it at you with a short sword.
Oh, you got thrusted at.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, 19 hits.
Take 3 piercing damage.
Oh!
This guy's the weakest guy here.
Is there a reason you want to make us cry before we leave every single game?
I did mention that this campaign was gonna be very traumatic, didn't I?
River, I put a token into the out of character chat. That is an upscaled version of the Spider Silk Rapier. Tokenified.
Pretty.
Cool. Nice.
Okay.
I'll use that next time. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Right. It's Velmore's turn now. Let me find my curse.
Like it's a skeleton. I don't know if that's it.
Okay. Oh, Dad.
Let me remove the Minotaur from the list real quick.
Okay, cool. So I can. Oh, son of a bitch! I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I can move here-ish because this guy's dead, right? The Minotaur
Yes,
skeleton.
the Minotaur is dead.
Okay.
The
The
skeleton
X is
right
like
there.
under his token.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that.
So I'm going to, since I already did my 30 feet, I'm going to. Oh, okay.
I
That
was
was
just
weird.
seeing
I'm
if
gonna
I can move it and see if I can.
Okay. I'll reping. I'm going to shoot that skeleton with my short bow.
All right.
Find it.
An
God
8
damn.
does not hit. The 14 would have hit,
hell.
but an 8 doesn't.
I serious. I got an
It's
8 the last
teasing
2
you there
times.
too.
I know. Okay, well that's all I can do because I've maxed out my movement.
All right, Tebtor.
I would like to bonus action grapple just the head of the skeleton.
Okay. Make your roll.
I'm trying.
No, you're dying, but good try.
Oh, there it is. You grapple it. If you're thinking of taking the head off of the skeleton, make a strength check.
Not really. If you wanted to do that for comedy's sake, I would let you, for sure. But what I really want to do is I really want to take him over to this spot right about here and yeet him off the chasm.
Okay.
Push action.
Or you can just hold him over the edge and drop him.
Yeah, hold him over the edge and drop him. Free action, and then attack action to slingshot attack the.
Oh, you're gonna hold him
The
over
zombie.
the edge and drop him. Got it. So he
Yep.
falls.
I should not be sleepy, but I am.
Mr. Sandman.
Send me a dream.
And that's
Alright,
Mecca, the
that's it?
cutest girl I've ever seen.
Dum 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 dum.
You guys are so ridiculous.
Alright, is that all you can do, Tuptor?
I'm trying to roll a slingshot attack.
Okay. It's being slow.
It might be a disadvantage. It's 30-foot range. Probably a disadvantage.
Let me.
Yep.
Yeah, disadvantage.
It was the wrong measure, but still.
That's 2 12s anyways. Let me double check. I think that might actually hit. Oh yeah, that hits.
Ooh, I'm gonna have
This
a real
guy's
hard
got-
time missing this guy.
This guy's got terrible AC.
I've got 4 numbers that I can miss this guy on.
I hope you miss just because of that comment.
If you somehow miss, I would be surprised.
It's
I didn't
not a
even
small
realize how
chance
bad this guy's
necessarily.
AC is.
It's a
Vex-
4 and below that I miss on, so I'm sure you could assume. That's what I said.
See, I was hoping you guys didn't kill the Minotaur that quickly, because he would be the main distraction while this guy could actually
Get over
could
here.
survive long enough. But
You know what?
you guys
Once
wiped
we
the floor with the Minotaur.
once he popped that, I was like, ooh.
I gave
Look
you
at
my
over
character sheet ahead of time with the spells I chose. I haven't been throwing in any surprises or anything.
I was kind of hoping you were going to say that Temptor just took the head, dropped the head in the ravine, and the skeleton was making blind attacks after that. I thought that
Just the skeleton
No.
bumping around. That would have been funny, but I didn't
I'd
do
love that you
so-
took its you take its skull off, drop it in the chasm, and it runs off the chasm to get its
It's like-
skull.
That would have been funny if only I'd thought of that.
Insert Wilhelm scream here.
Wait. You want the Wilhelm scream?
It's like, I've got that.
Anyways.
Voice monitor.
That was Tuptor's turn's over, right?
Yep, that's Temptor's turn.
Sorry, I
Tuptor.
forgot to switch over to Stolvok's turn.
You did damage the ogre, right?
Yes.
You took my whopping and immense 6 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Believe it.
Is that it?
I believe so. Let me check. Yep.
It's also past 10, River.
I'm just gonna do this, and then we'll start it on Dunjazard's turn tomorrow. He moves here,
Works for me.
and we'll end it there for
Right.
now.
The ogre uses its free action to cry.
To cry.
Actually, it uses all of its actions to cry, so it's just like
It would use
sobbing.
it would use its free action to cry if it had tear ducts. Anyway.
An emotion. It's a zombie. It doesn't care.
So that's where we'll leave it for today.
The only kind of
And
crying it would be
until
doing
next
is a Wookiee
time
cry.
when we finish this fight, and hopefully next time I don't mess up the audio and everyone shows up.
Let
You're
us hope.
asking for a lot, River.
Yeah,
Oh,
Stuffing.
River, did you install Phasma?
I believe I did.
Ooh,
The new update's on
fun.
Tuesday.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh shit, it is, yeah.
I have a
I
VR,
think-
so
I
I want to
think-
play it with people in VR.
I
'cause
think
I
we
know
need
that
to-
It
think we
transfers
need to
over
get
to
together.
PC people.
I think we need to get together and play some Phasmo one of these days.
I would be so down. Love Faz.
You know,
Damn.
yeah, that's the perfect amount. 4 players.
It's all
Sorry,
fun and
Skylar,
games
you're not
until I
invited.
walk in the house and say, "Oh, That grass is not the right color green. It's a phantom.
Yeah. It's all fun and games
Yeah.
until you find me hiding in the corner because I don't want to move.
Golden has really bad ADHD, so he will get you killed. Just an FYI.
That sounds right.
I don't play the game that much, so I'll probably get you killed as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
Anyways,
carry that.
thanks for joining. I hope everyone enjoyed. That is the
Okay.
stream for tonight. That is the tonight's session. Thank you guys.
Okay, bye.